Okay, y'all, forgive me. I'm just so tired. I can't get up. I just, pretend like I'm in like a therapy session with my end of the day thoughts here with y'all, okay? If you don't mind. Okay, good. You don't mind, right? Okay, cool. So I'm tired. I was in glammy mode, had my grandson today, and I've been up since 5. Yeah, my nerves was racked. Really kind of sort of bad with the perimenopause, and the mushroom coffee helped a lot. It really did. Okay, so in the group chat today, my mom asked a question, which was weird, but I get it. She's 72. They start asking questions and stuff about motherhood and their life and all that stuff like that. I get it. I do it too. I do it too. I'm a Cancer. I do it all the time. So anyway, she wanted to know if I was ever embarrassed by her being a plus size mom, was ever embarrassed or made her feel embarrassed, or I was embarrassed of her. I'm like, no. Wait a minute, you're not ugly. You're the classy mom that I had. The mom that kind of like resembled Oprah Winfrey, and she was shapely and she was classy. I told her, I said the only thing that I ever was like embarrassed about was the fact that we had like this old boxy bread box car, and I got picked on, and when my mom used to wear like bell bottoms and stuff, but never because my mom was plus size, which is was just crazy, and she always battled her weight, but she always looked so good. My mom did. And she was married, and then she was married again, and she would always have people try to holler at her, but she would never holler back. You know what I'm saying? I told my mom if I ever had, the derriere that she got. I mean, I got my own. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got mine, honest. But if I had hers that sit up like so, boy, what? What? Shh. Anyway, anyway, okay. You already know what I want to say. Anyway, so I would own it, and just people just would be loving it a lot, and they would worship it. I would have a whole following of booty worshipers, sure would. But anyway, that's these are my end of the day thoughts. You can judge me all you want to. I don't care. So I never looked at my mom like that for her size, because there were moms that were coming to school with fucking what you call those things on, the moo caftans and house coats and rollers in their hairs, Newports, and just looking, extra comfy. My mother would never. She don't even wear a bonnet out the house, okay? At all. Hair rollers, none of that, okay? So I never was embarrassed for my mom's looks ever. Beautiful woman. And we got into the family chat talking about size and stuff. So coming up, just to let y'all know, I was never a chubby kid at all. Never a chubby kid. I look at my high school yearbook photos and shit like that. I just had thick thighs. Thick thighs. I didn't get like overweight until I started having children. When I graduated high school, I was 175, right? And then when I had my second kid, I didn't get over 200 pounds until, wow, until, yeah, my second kid. But anyway, I haven't been in Wonderland in quite some time at all, you know? But anyway, so that's a good question my mom asked. Have I ever? I know my kids would probably say I embarrassed them. Shit. I try to embarrass their ass. For good reasons, though, because I stand up for my kids. And I always have this policy: do not come telling me your shit. Because you tell me your shit and they finish the sentence, I'm going to handle it. That's right. That's the type of mom I am. So you better handle it yourself, or I'm gonna handle it. Even as adults, guess what, y'all? I still handle their shit because they're my kids, and I'm an alpha. So I'm raising leaders in my household. So anyway, what were my perimenopausal symptoms? Besides an emotional roller coaster today, today was wash day. I was tender headed. I woke up crying with a toothache, but I was not perimenopausal. I was questioning my whole life with that toothache, y'all. It was horrible. But yeah, my perimenopausal symptoms of the day were like this vibrating sensation. I just took a water pill because my lower extremities are swelling for some unknown reason. Probably because of the rain, probably because some other things, a couple other things. That's about it. But yeah, I took a water pill tonight because my knees are swollen and a little bit my ankles are swollen and my foot is a little bit swollen. That's about it. And I noticed like some swelling in my chins. Okay, my chins were swelling. I didn't even know, y'all, that that is a symptom as well. Like water retention is your chin. Yep, right in here, your chins. I was like, wait a minute, why do I feel? And then I started having like bloating in my midsection too. And I was like, wait a minute now, I've lost weight. Why am I feeling full? That's, to me, that's hormonal, honey. And my arm was feeling weird, just crazy. It's not bad where I'm just retaining a lot of fluid, but yeah, I feel it. And so, anyways, other than that perimenopausal, let's see. Nothing else. The weird sensation in my brain feels like it's popping popcorn at times. Other than that, no. And it makes me wonder if I was remarried again or coupled, like, how would my husband, my mate, how would he react to me going through this change? And would I be pushing him away like some of the women that I've seen in their comments and stuff, not wanting their husbands and not wanting, oh God, I couldn't even imagine. I couldn't even imagine. And I said this on another post, like, I've been single for quite some time, like not like seriously involved. When I say single, that don't mean I don't have a lover, a mate, a boo or something. Don't get it twisted, okay? But I'm saying like coupled serious, it's like that in a non polyamorous type of way, okay? And even if I was poly, I can still be in a relationship. That's my disclaimer, a serious relationship. But anyway, I was just curious, like what would my life be like? You know, what type of relationship would I have? Would he be supportive? More than likely, he would be. He wouldn't be looking at me like I'm like an alien or something because I'm going through perimenopause. And I would definitely want a bed share. I've heard some couples sleeping in separate rooms because of perimenopausal mood swings and the flashes of heat and all that stuff like that. I may get the occasional night sweats, and during the day, like for me, y'all, I don't get barely. I could say barely. What you call it? Heat flashes. They ain't like that because I take alfalfa and I take a couple other herbal supplements. So those heat flashy thingies, they're not that bad. Oh, by the way, I got me a new haul. I got a new bikini. I tried it on earlier on my live and some other dresses. I'm just surrounded by clothes with it now. Y'all notice? So, yeah, I got some things from Shein today. I'm so tired. I just want to sit here. Yeah, I just want to sit here and go sleep. But anyway, that's my end of the day thoughts on the road to 50, y'all. I'm feeling good in the neighborhood. Tomorrow I'm supposed to be doing an autism event with my 27-year-old and in Atlanta. Oh my goodness. She is opening up her own school, a charter school. Yep. Good things, good things, good things. And what else? That's about it. Oh, my mom called me before we got in the group chat. That was, oh no, after the group chat. No, before the group chat, yeah. And she commended me on such a good thing that I'm doing with my daughter, my grandson, and the grandkids, and how I'm showing up for my daughter and staying on her ass. And it made me cry because to hear my mother say, I thank you for doing what you're doing and taking time with the grandbaby, the new grandbaby, which is not even 2 months yet, by the way, and just staying on my daughter's ass. She's about to be 30. Like, I'm managing still yet 5 kids. Not so much my daughter who lives in Buckhead, but managing all of them, okay? And yeah, that part. Whew. Look, whew. Unsupported female in perimenopause. Whew. Yes, I have PTSD, doc. That's why some days I just wish I could just lay here and just be worshipped and loved on. Oh, Yes, massage me. Yes, go organize the garage. I need to borrow one of y'all husbands. Mess